Hey guys, what's up? We're back, and good news, I got a better camera. I recently bought a Samsung Galaxy Tab A tablet, 7-inch tablet. It's got a front and back camera, so I'm going to be able to make much more better videos than the ones I were making with my cheap prepaid Nokia cell phone. Why am I buying cheap phones? Essentially, I just really use it for calling and texting and photos when I don't have my tablet with me, so I really don't care to buy a big expensive iPhone. But when it comes to, this is my first tablet by the way, and when it came to the tablet, I wanted to go with a company I had with a phone before that I trusted, Samsung. It's an Android, so I'm familiar with it, and that's why I bought this tablet. And we're recording on the tablet right now, and today we're going to be doing a review, a nice look at the Buck 120 General, as I promised you guys. It's been a while since I said I'd be making these videos, but that's with good reason. My father passed away of lung cancer. He was 60 years old, so we were taking care of the funeral and all that. But he's resting in peace now, so now I can resume my videos. So, here it is, the two components. The genuine leather sheath. Still smells like real leather, nice strong smell. And you know, some people complain because the sheath is made in Mexico, but in my opinion, of all the real leather knife sheaths, that's a weird word to say for me, sorry about that. All the real leather knife sheaths that I've had made in Mexico, the leather is really smooth, it's really nice, and so I don't think that's a problem that it's made in Mexico. And in here is the knife itself. Now, a lot of you are probably familiar, here's an up close of it. A lot of you are probably familiar, excuse me, with the Buck 119. And what that is, it's essentially a bit of a smaller version than this. I mean, it has the same handle, same cross guard, and essentially the same blade, only the blade is about like 5 or 6 inches, whereas this has a much more proportionate 8-inch blade. Because I think personally the blade is a little thin. Like that, like it's only about an inch. I would like it if maybe it was like 1.25 inches. But in terms of length, this is much more proportionate in regards to the size of the grip, which for some people is a little small, but me, I have medium-sized hands, so it fits rather nicely. So, yeah, it's got an 8-inch 440 HC stainless steel blade. It is a clip point, as you see. It's got a false clip point edge up here, so this is not sharpened, okay, but it does give you a much more narrower penetrating tip. It has a blood groove here, and you know what, a lot of misconception about the blood groove. It is not actually, according to Wikipedia, there's a page on there about buck knives, and they explained a bit about the blood groove. It's not to catch blood. This is going to sound a little gory, but this is just what it said. If you were to stab somebody, and this is from Wikipedia, just reading what they said. If you were to stab somebody with this, the blood groove would essentially help break suction from the body when you pull the knife out. Kind of, you know, gory. I mean, it don't bother me hearing that, but, you know, some of you might bother you. So, you know, I'm just reading what's on Wikipedia. That's what this is for. It's so that when the rest of the blade is all suctioned into the body, this little area, the little blood groove that's carved into the blade helps break that suction. It's sharpened at about a 20-degree angle, and as you see back here on the blade, they have stopped the grind, so it's easy for you to rest the sharpener there and just, you know, it helps steady the knife sharpener, let's say if you're using carbide or ceramic or even a stone. And I gotta tell you, this is a really sharp knife. I haven't used it outdoors yet because I really don't want to mess it up, but I've used it to cut up cardboard, open packaging, stuff like that, and it works effortlessly. I'm all tongue-tied here. Now, a lot of my knives, I end up using the Speedy Sharp, which is this carbide kind of little, it's like a handle with a tiny little carbide. Excuse me. A tiny little carbide piece on the end of it, and that works really well. But for this, I only really have to use my carbide and ceramic Smith's nice knife sharpener. God, my fucking tongue is tied. I'm sorry. And it still takes a pretty decent edge. Now, am I going to test this outdoors? I don't know. I really don't want to mess it up because I did buy this with 2 other knives. It came to about $400 each. I mean, they came to about 100 plus for each knife, but I paid 400, $399 something for all 3 knives that I bought. And we're going to show you those other 2 knives some other time. So I don't know if I really want to mess this up. I mean, I might do some carving with it, you know, shavings for a fire, but it's not something I'm really going to baton with because I don't really want to ruin this knife, okay? Now, some other specs about it. So, the crossguard, I believe, I don't think it's steel. I think it's like aluminum or something. I really don't know. The crossguard, however, actually it might be steel. I don't know, but it's a generous crossguard. I mean, it gives you enough protection on your finger, as you can see, which is nice, right? And it's up on here too, so you can really get on there, but it's not too imposing that, like, let's say you had gloves, you can easily reach around it to choke up on the knife for more control. It has a black phenolic handle. I would have really liked black micarta, but this is what it comes with. I don't think it's too bad. And the butt cap is also whatever metal the crossguard is. Yeah, and you know, it's really shiny. I mean, I can still see my reflection in it. So yeah, that's the Buck 120. As you, and another thing, if any of you have seen the Scream horror movies, you know, the Ghostface killer, he uses this knife. And so if any of you are wondering, I know that knife from somewhere, well, that's where this is from. That's not why I bought it. I bought it because I wanted a classic fixed blade from Buck to accompany my traditional 110 folding hunter, which I have here. Also with a leather sheath, sharp as ever, right? So yeah, I just wanted a nice fixed blade to accompany my folder. Both very traditional knives, both leather sheath, both made by Buck in the USA. And yeah, I think the combo works out well. I really do. So there you go, guys. There is the Buck 120. Just forgot to mention it has a button snap. Pretty nice, about a 3-inch belt loop. But yeah, the Buck 120. I'm sorry if this review kind of sucked a bit. I'm still a little, you know, off because of the funeral for my dad and everything. And I got a bit of a cough right now. I'm sorry for that. I'm going to try and, you know, clear up this cough so when I do my next review it doesn't suck as bad. And I'm going to try and be a little more level-headed with the next review. So, sorry if the quality, you know, my presentation quality was a bit off. But, you know, given the circumstances, I don't think it's too bad. So, I will see you guys later. Please like, subscribe, leave a nice comment. Remember, the channel is called Blades and More. All in capitals. Tell your friends about it. See you later, guys.